Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload, and today it's a game between ZipperTheFly and Minato on Mech Depot, the latter edition. In the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the red Terran player. His name is ZipperTheFly. And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Zerg player, Minato. Is that Iron Chain? Iron Chain, IOC, which, as far as I know, stands for International Olympic Committee, but I guess Iron Chain works there too. So it's a GM level ZVT sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Figured I would throw it up, get it ready to go for you guys. A lot of GM this week, but hey, GM's fun. GM is creative. GM has interesting stuff that happens, and not to say the pro stuff doesn't have interesting stuff. I watched a lot of WCS Global Finals at BlizzCon last week. And dang, there was some incredible moments there. A surprising amount of Broodlord Infester. Actually, really reminded me of the old Wings of Liberty days when it seemed like every single ZVP that anybody ever played was all about Broodlord Infester. But regardless, people won and people lost. Not going to spoil anything for y'all in case you are hoping to watch the VODs or replays later on. Okay, so it looks like a 1-Rax expand here from ZipperTheFly. Let's see if he gets a Reaper out of here or Marines. Reaper's still good, especially if you can control him, and it is going to be a Reaper out of the red Terran player. Let's take a look and see what his name is. His name is George. This is a long one. We're going to put some of it into the comments. George was a good boy. He did well in school. Everyone loved him, and he was very nice to everyone. Then one day, when he was just about to finish his schooling and join the family business, which was Vulture Bike Repair, Annie came by and was very rude for no reason. It gets crazier from there. All right, so this is George. This is George the Reaper. He fixes Vulture bikes. So that's nice for him. Minato is Sloverlord scouting. All right, you guys. I can't let this go. Drone Scout, SCV Scout. There was a particular game. I'm going to spoil this one. Special. Right, Special played against, did he play against Rogue or was it Sue? One of those two guys played against a really scary Zerg player, right, in the quarterfinals of WCS Global's BlizzCon. And he's down 1-0. It's a best of 5, so he can't afford to lose anything at this point, right? Like, he can't go down 2-0. It's a do or die type situation. And does he SCV Scout? No, he does not. He waits for his Reaper to get built and slowly moves it across the map. And then, oh, what is this? My opponent has gone 1 base, Ravager push, and he dies. That was it. I don't think there was anything he could do because he didn't scout. Scout. I'm going to change this single-handedly if it kills me. The StarCraft community needs to know that you gotta scout with workers. I mean, if you don't scout there when a loss means death, when do you scout? I guess the answer is never for some people, but they'd rather just take a build order loss than lose the mining time on a single worker in the first couple minutes of the game. It boggles my mind. It absolutely boggles the mind. Zerg and Terran players are the worst with this. Ooh, George, get out of there, George. George is dead. Did George kill anything? He did not. Decent scouting, though, I guess. He doesn't know there's a third base here, which is a problem. He probably wants to know there's a third base there as opposed to a 2-base attack, but again, not sending any more scouts out. He is working on a factory with a reactor, likely gonna be for Hellions, but Double Barracks here tells me it's gonna be a bio-style play with a starport follow-up. Minato got speed for his Overlord, you guys. This is a guy who sort of drone scouted, but did get speed Overlords, so we can do some scouting here at the 4-minute mark. It's pretty hard to scout a Terran player otherwise. Marines shoot down Sloverlords pretty darn easily at this stage of the game, especially if there are a whole bunch of them. Is this going to be a double? It is. Wow, we haven't seen one of these in a while. I feel like this is just a straight-up double medevac full of Marines drop at about 5 minutes. And this timing is working really well for ZipperTheFly. He's practiced this a lot, and he knows what he's doing. So he's going to have exactly 2 medevacs here at about 440. And start moving out. I mean, this is Beyond level timing, you guys. Speaking of Beyond, he did not qualify for BlizzCon, but he was streaming a lot this week. He is such a great stream follow. Although there was a bit of a scandal on the Reddits that I read the other day, where basically Beyond is going in and just auto quitting about 30 matches in a row to drop his MMR, so that when he streams, he's playing against people who are like 1,000 less MMR than he is. I don't know. It's not great, but it does lead to some fairly entertaining games. ZipperTheFly gives up the entire element of surprise here by dropping to kill a Zergling at his Zelnaga Watchtower. I know he figured that he was probably just beat anyway. He was probably recognized for what was happening anyway, but wow. 5 queens and a bunch of Zerglings here at this third base. That is a pickup and a retreat from ZipperTheFly. Way too much anti-air, way too much tanking on those queens, and then some banelings here too from Minato. So excellent job so far from the Zerg player. Creep spread looking pretty fantastic too. He's got, how many? 5 active creep tumors at the front lines. Just kidding. The Marines are going to kill all of them. Remember those nice active creep tumors you had? Yeah, you have 1 now. Congratulations. Good job by ZipperTheFly. He did absolutely no damage. I mean, okay, not literally no damage. He killed 6 lings and 6 creep tumors with that attack, but that's because he landed it out here. Landed in the main. Landed in the natural. Landed in a place you have a chance to kill some drones before you're shoved away. ZipperTheFly, you can do this thing. You can do this thing. I believe in you. He's still being pretty active with his Marines. Killed, well, lost a couple Marines. Oh, left behind to die, and also to banelings. Good old Thor getting repaired here with the white paint job, too. It's a pretty cool looking Thor. I don't know if that's going to be a war chest skin at some point. And the Zerglings just really want to engage here. You don't normally want to engage, right? But in this case, where he just has so many, and he's got banelings, I just don't know that it actually matters. That it's Zerglings against Marines. More and more Marines. Got a couple of Widow Mines in production here, too. Well, actually already done. For ZipperTheFly, got Marauder and Armory. Just likely going to be for upgrades here. Let's just a Hellbat kind of a thing. That would be nice. Actually, hold on. Did he? Oh, he just used the factory to build a reactor for the starport is what it was. I thought it was going to be Hellions, but no. 'Twas not. 4th base, north of the 3rd, on the way for Minato. Drop 3 medevac drop, mostly filled up at this point. 2 empty slots out of the 3 total medevacs. That's going to be okay. Infestation pit for Minato coming in here too. Going to try to land. Yep. Trying to land inside the main base. No, not going to happen. Landing outside the main base. Going to take out his rage on these creep tumors. Goodbye, creep tumors. You are not going to spread creep today. This is so many live creep tumors dead, too. Ugh. It hurts. Lings and Banes, man. Target firing those Banes like a pro. Excellent job, ZipperTheFly. Standing on in, and he feels like he's got this. I don't know that he does. The +1/+1 on the Marines actually does help him handle that thing. Do the Zerglings have any upgrades at this point? Doesn't look like it, does it? And this is a pretty scary deal here from Minato. But the Queens are here. Widowmine burrowing itself on that ramp, going to fire on something, massacring a lot of the drones here at this 3rd base location. 13 drones have been killed, 50 to 61 harvesters. Zerg players still up, however, and picking up, boosting up, going up to this 4th base now. This is some incredible play from ZipperTheFly, just unloading. Yeah, Lings are coming in 2 by 2 by 2, but oh, the Queen support, did he pick out? She picked off one of the medevacs. All right, so medevacs are dead. But pretty strong attack, I would say, from ZipperTheFly. Much better than his first attempt back at the 5-minute mark or so. Minato is pooping creep at this potential 3rd base location for ZipperTheFly. He's going to try to fly it on over there anyway. This is just so much drop play from Zipper. Wow, 1,600 resources lost for Zipper compared to 3,300 lost for the Zerg player. This is more creep tumors have died than anything else, I think. Okay, 76 lings, but 30 creep tumors have died so far. Really hates creep. Really hates creep so much. Still pushing in, trying to bait these units into these Widow Mines. Pretty good splits on the Marines here, too. Widow Mines firing on those Banelings. More friendly fire than anything else there. Baneling trying to get hits, but no, not allowed. Pick up. Trying, not running away with this, but sneaking into the main base. But the Banelings rolling! ZipperTheFly not really paying as much attention there as he wanted to, I would say. Still has not been able to land this 3rd base. His attention has been towards the front. He needs to pay attention to his back line, and here we go. Finally going to kill this super annoying Overlord. And also the Zergling that's burrowed here. Oh, the double block attempt from Minato. This is working extraordinarily well for him. Another burrowed Ling here at another place a 3rd base could be. Minato does not want this Terran player to have a 3rd base. Not at all. 4 Infestors at a time in production. Going for that Hive too. Feeling pretty confident. Just going basically Ling, Baneling, Queen right now for the first, at least for the first 10 minutes of this game. Zipper macro still working it. 65 to 51 harvesters, though, is real difficult to handle if you happen to be a Terran player there. You don't want to be down. You don't want to be down that much. Coming up to threaten both the 4th and the 3rd base simultaneously. A lot of Widow Mines. Oh, is that a Burrowed Baneling hit? Burrowed Baneling hit. Minato on top of his map vision right now. It's a beautiful hit off and gonna land right. Actually, simultaneous drops inside the main base and the 4th base. 4th base easier to handle. Wow, Widow Mines firing Baneling hits there. Fungals, Marines refusing to die here inside the main base. So a lot of Zerglings going to their deaths. Queen dead here too. Can he get the Hive? A Hive kill would be real nice for ZipperTheFly. More and more Zerglings keep coming in small groups, but there we go. That's a larger group. That is a much larger group there. +2 attack done on the Zerglings and +1 armor. Are we still Widow Mining stuff? There's still a Marine up here with 2 kills. He dead. Queen's killed him real nice. Queen's killed him real deal nice. Ultralisk Cavern on the way for Minato. Inside the mineral line at his natural. He's making his drones go all the way around. I guess it's more protected this way. Drop inside the main of about 7 Marines, killing an Overlord, trying to kill some drones. A bunch of Baneling just morphed, though. And the Fungal catches one of these full medevacs. Is he going to chain Fungal it down? Oh, Queen support, too. This full medevac is going to die. Oh, no, it's not. Distracted by dropping Marines behind it. Huge attack from ZipperTheFly coming into the 4th base, though. But there's a Ling counterattack at the 3rd base of ZipperTheFly. Ling, what are you doing? That was real bad AI, you guys. 4th base gone for Minato. Drop here at back of the natural base, doing a ton of work here, too. They're just kind of standing back here waiting for Lings to come in and kill them, I suppose. These Zerglings are still alive. For Minato, they are real strong, actually, it turns out. +2 on those guys. Don't land the command center. Zerglings will kill it. Lift it up, Zipper. Oh, at the last second, he lifts it. Marines and SCVs going to finish these dudes off, and they do. Medevac getting exploded here at the 3rd base location, and all right, 3rd base by Zipper has landed. Is it being repaired? It is not being repaired, but it is harvesting nevertheless. Minato is working on a 5th base. Well, I guess he's trying to replace his 4th, but we'll call it a 5th for the time being, in case he does actually replace that base. Burrowed Widow Mine killed here by an Overseer with some Ultralisk support. Getting chitinous plating, fully upgrading his Ultralisks here at the 12.5-minute mark is pretty darn impressive, considering how much aggression we've seen from the Terran players. Minato is doing well. Extremely well. All right, another attack sneaking on in from ZipperTheFly. Medevac count is kind of insane. He's lost 5 of them, but he has 9. Attacking, killing more of those creep tumors. 40 creep tumors have died so far. Minato's trying to spread creep, but it is just not happening for him. Not happening at all. Zergling run by, sneaking down to the bottom right-hand corner, checking to see, are there bases there? Are there bases here? Widow Mine's actually getting more splash damage from the splash on these SCVs than anything else. I'm not sure that was a great idea. 3rd base is in shambles. So many dead, so many dead SCVs. 20 dead SCVs, 46 dead drones. It's 35 to 54 harvesters, though. Minato is up pretty strongly. 4th base by Zipper is fairly happy here, too. Nobody's bothering him. Is that because... No, Minato does know about it. This commitment to drop by ZipperTheFly has been real good. That is so many infestors for Minato, though. So many infestors. He's just begging Medevacs to come in here and get chain fungled to death, because that's what they're all about. Fusion core being constructed inside the main base of ZipperTheFly. Likely going to be, I guess, for Liberators with advanced ballistics. That's got to be the answer against these Ultras. There's really nothing else that can be done. Going to try to sneak inside the main... remember those Fungals I mentioned earlier? I remember those Fungals I mentioned earlier. The chain Fungals are good. The stuff on the low ground for ZipperTheFly not doing too bad, but these Medevacs. Hey guys, I know you can't move and you're taking a lot of damage, but really still alive? 1 hit point on that Medevac. Everybody on the ground gets killed somehow. This Medevac is left alone, hovering in the sky with a single total hit point. Zerglings in here at the 3rd base again. Once again, the Widow Mine's helping, but maybe not helping as much. Trying to get a full surround on these Marines. They don't care if they don't have Banelings. Widow Mine's firing 11 kills on that one. Ultralisk, Ling, Infestor pushing across the map now for Minato. Going to try to knock down these rocks. Baneling's exploding on the rocks. That's not amazing. Liberator going to town on Minato's 5th base here. Doing pretty well for herself. 10 kills before getting taken out by Queenfire. And this little medevac is still freaking out my map awareness because, anyway, I keep thinking it's a drop, and it sort of is, but it's not really. All right, 4th base, full evacuation for ZipperTheFly here. These burrow infestors with the Ultralisks. Ah, there's nice fungals. Up, the eggs get killed before they actually hatch there. Infested Terrans. Not as good, I think, in these situations. And another attack sneaking on in here. Widowmine. Ah, Widowmine. 10 kills at the 4th base of Minato. Getting a Spire in answer to all these Liberators is what we're looking at here. That is Advanced Ballistics just now kicked in. Zerglings trying to run through. They just get caught by Widowmines and Marines and Liberator fire. Zerglings at this base again. Dude, you can't defend a base with Widowmines against Zerglings. You can't do it. It's an interesting idea. High ground harassment by Marines and Marauders. +3 attack, +2 armor on these guys. That Ultralisk is mad. Just cleaving Marines in 2 here. Changeling Marine there as well. Queen down, but Medevac down. And now these guys are left without a home to get surrounded and massacred. This is a pretty good game. Pretty good game so far, but it is 58 to 25 Harvesters. Minato is way ahead in worker count. Income is 1,800 to 1,400 for the Zerg player, because I'd like to point out that mules are good. If you are a Terran player not using mules, you should just do it. Liberator still sneaking around. Widowmine fire on infested Terrans. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Not enough to one-shot him. Does take him down to about 12 health, though. Queen stabbing away at these Liberators. Ba-doo, ba-doo. And just Liberators everywhere on the map right now. There are 6 of them. I feel like there's more, but Corruptors in production by Minato is getting a greater Spire. Here, too, still trying to spread that creep, despite the fact that he keeps getting that shut down every time he tries. 45 creep tumors have been destroyed thus far. Resources lost in this game. 13,000 lost for the Terran player compared to 17,000. Small engagement of Marines and Ultralisks down in the middle of the map, and that went about as well as you would expect it to go. Marines are here with +3 attack and stim. Dude, don't kill these. Kill the hive. Oh, gonna get the Greater Spire. Greater Spire down. Excellent hit there by ZipperTheFly. Don't try to fight the Ultralisks, though. Just bad. Just real bad. Does manage to escape before the Infestor can catch him. Oh, 2 of them do get caught with the chain fungals here. What is this? Ultralisks just wandering into this 3rd base. It is being protected by Liberators. It's more effective, I think, than using Widowmines. But that's 51 dead SCVs so far, and it's only 26 left over at this point for ZipperTheFly. He's replacing them. He's making 3 at a time. He's doing pretty much as well as he can. He's got 3 command centers, so that's as good as he can do. Creep tumors, not actually pushing. As it turns out, oh, he got Burrow. Minato got Burrow here at the 18-minute mark of this game. And small drop from ZipperTheFly right now. It is 139 to 149 total supply. But Minato has about a 10 worker lead, which means that the army supply is going to be higher for the Terran player by quite a bit. And is it? It is not. Oh, that's active forces. Ugh. Is there an army tab? Active forces, military, I don't know. Drop it here, trying to kill the spawning pool, and you know what? If they all stimmed, I think they could get it before this Ultralisk shows up. Stim! Stim! No, don't try to kill the Ultra! 12 kills. Huge attack coming in here to Minato's 5th base. Corruptor swinging in from the right side, getting rid of the Liberators. Nice fungal combined with the Ultralisks, making this bio absolutely irrelevant. So many dead Ultralisks, though. Wow, the Liberators wasting away that Ultralisk army before they all die. Marine drop here from the main, still trying to do stuff, but getting chased by this Ultralisk. Like they stole something, and oh, did they get the Ultralisk Cavern? They got the Ultralisk Cavern. He's killed a lot of buildings. Ultra Cavern, 2 spires. Did he get the hive? He did not get the hive. I've been wanting him to get the hive, but he's been refusing to get the hive. Widowmine continuing to fire here. 16 kills on that Widowmine. 11 kills on that Widowmine. And they finally get removed from this 5th base entirely. So ZipperTheFly sitting on 4 bases. He's taken some hits. Let's not make any mistake about that. He's taken some serious hits to his economy, but he's got a 5th base coming up south of his 3rd. He's not completely out of this thing. I wouldn't say. Mules are great. What else we got here is the question of the day. It's just going to be Overseers, Marines, and Marauders. ZipperTheFly. Oh, did he? Oh, he moved his natural base up to a base up north here. What is this thing? Widowmine drop? Another Widowmine doing stuff. Yes, Ultralisk trundling by. Finds this command center lifted up from the natural. Going to try to take it down by himself, which is pretty fun. Marine group. Dead. Oh, this Widowmine up on the high ground is doing a lot of work too. 10 kills. On that Widowmine, another Widowmine shot. 3 kills, 5 kills. They're just Widowmines in random places here across the map. This Ultralisk is getting kited and therefore destroyed. Another Ling attack into this 3rd base. This is the worst place to work in America, you guys. And by America, I mean the Perlu sector. Because your chances of dying to Ling attack are about 100%. They just are. You're just gonna die, is what's gonna happen. Oh, did they accidentally scout this base? They did and didn't do anything about it. Zerglings, go get it. Go get this base. At least force it to lift off. 90 to 120 supply. Minato is up. Feeling pretty. Getting another Spire. Yeah, losing those Spires was a problem. Losing those Spires is not what you want to see when your opponent has this many Liberators. Actually, by this many Liberators, I mean 3. Zipper has 3 total Liberators right now. Spire. Liberator rocking stuff at this 4th base of Minato, forcing everybody to flee. Trying to kill eggs. Might get an egg. Got an egg, but then the Corruptors get rid of her. Marine drop here in the 5th base. They got the hatchery, and they all died in the process. Suicide attack gets it done. Minato going for a 6th base down south. Marine trying to kill it, but Zerglings kill him before the Ultralisks can. Did the Zerglings must have done something here. Actually, legitimately trying to hold this base now is ZipperTheFly. I just, compositionally, I don't see how ZipperTheFly wins this thing. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to see how this is going to work. Burrow Infestor, Ultralisk, Corruptor, Broodlord coming up next for the Zerg player, and it's just Marines and Marines and Marauders, and it's just not enough. It's really just not going to be enough, I don't think, especially that 6th base is done for Minato. Is he bothering to replace his 5th? He's not, but his 4th base is happily running still. This is turning into a crazy game. Burrow Infestor Ultralisk here at Zipper's 4th base location down south, and forcing a liftoff at the very least. Don't let this die. Don't let this die. Don't let this die. I guess you're worried about this drop on the other side, but that means you're going to let this thing die. It is being repaired by mules, and Liberators are here too. And like a giant army too. So I think it's saved. I'm going to argue very strongly that it is saved. Getting some chain fungals here. There's the scan though. Infestors, I don't know if you want to do this. You're getting chased around, and you are big, meaty, squishy targets, and you are now dead. That was an amazing drop here, bouncing back and forth between the main base and the 6th base location. Medevac cleared out. Widowmine dead 2. Marines somehow still alive until a bunch of Lings and Ultras get rid of them. Marines just wandering into the 4th base location of Minato's, getting straight murdered. Ultralisks running around like they're somewhere that they need to be. They're somewhere they need to be. I feel like they're somewhere they need to be. Are these are changelings. What is all this red down here? It's changeling. Shows up in the minimap as red. That doesn't really doesn't really help all that much, I guess is what I have to say here. All right, Minato, I think it's time. Is it time to finish this thing? He's actually down 130 to 113 supply and 43 to 38 harvesters. Maybe I'm misreading this entirely. Maybe ZipperTheFly is doing a lot better than I expected. But man, these Zergling attacks have just been disgusting for Minato. Yeah, that base is toast. Another attempted drop here. Just getting broodlorded by a single broodlord. 25 minutes, 25 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's sending random marine attacks across the map and not really, I guess he is microing them a tiny bit and just trying to kill drones. And he's like, yeah, there's ultras that will eventually eat me, but in the meantime, we kill as many drones as we can. Maybe we can slow this thing down. 166 drones have been killed in this game. 166 is a big number. Ling's up here at this 5th base location. Once again, just getting absolutely murdered. 6th base location down south, looking fairly happy, but guess who's coming this way? Zerglings. Zerglings are coming this way. ZipperTheFly hasn't really had a giant concentrated attack in a while on his Zerg opponent. Are they just going to bypass? Are you seriously going to bypass that? They're going to wait for it to be... I guess they're going to wait for it to be a planetary fortress. Ooh, big time would have mine hit there. 4 kills on that, but so many dead SCVs. This game's insanity. The Liberators trying to rock what they can before they get fungled and corrupted down to absolute pieces. Broodlords here too. And yes, there's nothing to support the Liberators. The Corruptors are going to clear them all out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Zerglings just wrecking what's the remaining of ZipperTheFly's army, and that turned very quickly. If I had to characterize that, I would say it turned pretty quickly. Would have mind fire, friendly fire, more than anything else, and that's it. It's a good game out of ZipperTheFly, and Minato is victorious. Little drawn out, I'd say, towards the end there, but look how even the resources lost is. It's exactly 35,000 to 35,000 lost, with some, I mean, ZipperTheFly is a little bit more than that, but when it comes down to it, that's pretty darn even. It's 166 drones killed, 89 SCVs, 18 medevacs, 281 marines, 381 Zerglings. A Corruptor died, 9 Ultralisks died, 17 Infestors, 10 Queens, and 21 Liberators all gave their lives for this game. Amazing. Amazing one. Hats off to Minato for that victor. Excellent job. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.